I'm Jared Bernstein. I met Rabbi Schwartz in 1998, and it was at the Jewish Heritage Center in Queens. I was totally just becoming a Baal Tshuva, and I had met Rabbi Turk at I think it was a Rosh Hashanah retreat. After that, he introduced me to Rabbi Schwartz, and he said, Rabbi Schwartz is available to learn. And I said, sure, I'm happy I'd love to come and learn. And that was the beginning. That was so exciting and took me in was the fact that, he was so diverse and so not just Torah smart, but he was just so excited about the world. It was about, with sports, with everything. He just was able to interest me and excite me in many different ways and got me learning and excited about being Jewish. He had a way of, in his excitement and his unique, involved way of teaching that he just took me in. And he even made me feel smart. That was the beginning. That was the beginning of my relationship with Rabbi Schwartz. And of course, it developed from there. Really felt like he cared about me. And he was always paying attention to what interested me and how to reach me. I was a total, secular guy. When I met him, I was just becoming interested. And, he had a way of relating to someone he reached me at my level. I think that's one of his biggest attributes, and very down to earth. He was very self-deprecating and honest, and just made me feel like I was, I was right there with him. I wasn't like he was the rabbi and I was the new guy. He was, he treated me like I was, his own son in a respectful way, but his own son, and he related to me at my level where I was. I think that was the biggest things about it that carried on the relationship. When we started coming for Shabbos and getting to know him better, and the Jewish Heritage Center, I think those qualities just shine through. Rabbi Schwartz and his wife, from the minute I walked in the house, again, the feeling carried. I was one of the family. I was accepted. I didn't feel judged at all. I just felt like normal. We talk about normal things. It wasn't like it was him or them and me. I totally felt like, I got to know the kids, and it was just such a blast. I felt like they were I felt welcome, and I felt loved, and I felt accepted, and I felt, that everyone was genuinely interested in me. Where did I come from? What's my story? What's my background? And it was never ever in a judgmental way, which was a big thing. Accepted, loved. There was a warmth. There was you're one of us. And feel at home. Be at home. Be yourself. Be at home. And enjoy Shabbos. Rabbi Schwartz was very warm. He was very generous, and he was very kind, and he was very patient, down to earth. Very easy person to talk to, very approachable, and very caring. Made you feel, like an equal to him. There was nothing standoffish about it. Generous with his time, generous with his things. Talmid Chacham, by the way of bringing across the material in a way that was so unique and so authentic and passionate. He really was passionate, not just about. He inspired and motivated. And his excitement was contagious. even though he was extremely smart and well-versed in so many things, he was just relatable. And he could talk to different people. I saw him speak to different people in different ways and relate to them and affect them in a positive way. He found me. He so to speak, came to my level and taught me, encouraged me, inspired me. And never once did I ever feel inferior or insecure or stupid. He was a natural teacher. He was a natural teacher, and he loved it. He loved teaching, he loved people, and he accepted people, and he was very respectful of me. He wouldn't just, go right in. Many times he'd ask permission. If you're interested in this, or he would check in with me to make sure that I was, with him and wanting to learn something or talk about something. And many times I remember him saying, if you're interested, as more of like an invitation. Learning with him was a mutual experience. He also, I think, learned from me things. The respect that he had for me and my life and my time and my interest also was something I remember very clearly. Rabbi Schwartz did not push me. And I'm very sensitive, so I would have likely felt it, but he wasn't trying to do anything with me. I never felt that he had some kind of ulterior motive. Let's grow, let's learn type thing. It was never like, what are you holding? What are you doing next? That kind of thing. But there was a caring about it at the same time. He was a real educator. He could hang with the real intellect. He was a humble guy. He was humble. He had like the perfect balance of intellect and emotion. He was really gifted that way.
Besides that, he was so versatile and so colorful. He was always looking all the time, find some, especially Yiddish guy, that's where he was focused most. Like what talks to him the most. And he tried all kinds of things. He was growing. He never rested. He wanted to know more, understand more, learn more, solve more. It was like an ocean, ebbing and flow and absorbing new things, new ways, understanding. Actually, he lived through what people lived. At Shabbos table, people that were there, he didn't feel like their guests. I saw the way they were part of it. They're part of the house, part of the family. Going to Rabbi Schwartz wasn't being a guest; was being just part of it. He had a tremendous love for people and alive, brilliant, creative, a lot of charm.
He could have like a lot of like kind of a gruffness, like the Polish Yidden, like a Polish Chassid, like a little bit on the outside. But he was so really sweet and packed with overflowing emotions on the inside, and so friendly and so curious about everything, so interested in everything, and so sensitive. And I think he had that from as a child and into his adult love for Yiddishkeit, like every aspect, and like love for it as like in a very broad way, like as a civilization. It wasn't like he had an ideology that he was trying to prove, an ideology. No, he was deeply, deeply rooted and had so much love for so many different figures, and not afraid of learning things and understanding things from another person's perspective, and then caring about his family and his friends. I mean, he loved his family very much, very accepting of other people, never judgmental about what I was doing or where I was at. This like overwhelming, this spirit bubbling up. It was always curious, always trying to to find meaning and to understand what Hashem was and all that kind of thing, and and just tremendous love for people.